Scorer. Ronaldo to win the Champions League. And he does now! Real Madrid have won the Champions League for the 11th time!
Today, we are teaching the skill of a penalty kick. A penalty kick is often an important moment in the game, often winning finals or qualifying for championships. The major elements of a penalty kick are the run-up, foot placement, timing of the leg swing, your body position, foot contact, and ball contact. The penalty kick uses skills similar to those seen in American football and rugby. The penalty kick shares a lot of key elements with a rugby conversion kick, and many of these elements and skills can be transferred into a penalty kick. The similar aspects are the run-up, foot placement, timing of the leg swing, and in some more complex penalty kicks, there is a similar foot contact and ball contact. A penalty kick is classified as a discrete gross motor skill. It has a distinct start and finishing point and is an action using large muscle groups. It is mainly classified as a closed skill with the exception of the goalkeeper, as the goalkeeper, while not changing the action, can also alter the outcome of the kick. According to Gentile's two-dimensional taxonomy, a penalty kick will come under the classification of stationary and variable regulatory conditions with the action requirements of both body transport and object manipulation. There is only a small intertrial variability as the conditions of the penalty kick does not show much change. Before the first session, we will do a pre-test so that we are later able to map your progress. You will take 10 shots at a target from the penalty spot. The score you will receive will be your starting score and will be compared to your score after completing the 4-week program. Qualitative analysis will be scored on a Likert scale. The participant will receive a score on each key component of the kick. It is expected that the participant will achieve a greater score for both measures on the post-test after the week 4 intervention. The amount of shots on target should increase, as well as the quality of the kick. We will also analyse your kicking action, looking at points such as run-up, foot placement, timing of the leg swing, your body position, foot contact, and ball contact. Augmented feedback is important in letting the participant know what aspects they perform correctly and which ones they need to improve on. Here it is good to implement the technique of fading. This entails providing a substantial amount of feedback at the initial stages and progressively reducing the amount of feedback as the participant improves. This allows the participant to develop their individual style and actively problem solve without being reliant on the coach. Certain cues may be provided in relation to key components of the penalty kick that the participant must improve on. For example, lean forward, step next to the ball, use your instep. In week 1, as we are in the cognitive phase of learning, it will be learning a controlled kick along the ground, known as the instep kick. Focusing on the key elements of leg swing, foot placement, foot contact, and ball contact. In this session, we'll perform 10 shots a goal using the instep technique. We then have 10 shots into the right corner and 10 shots into the left corner, both also using this instep technique. This should be done 3 times during the week. The instep kick is the action in which you strike the ball with the inside of your foot as it is shown here. To perform this, place your non-dominant foot as close to the ball as possible, then slightly swing your leg back and strike the ball. You should be striking the centre of the ball to ensure the kick is as accurate as possible. Week 2, you should be beginning to leave the cognitive stages of learning and entering the associative stage. So we now move on to a power kick, focusing on all key elements of the penalty kick and introducing the run-up. The power kick is used to decrease the time the ball takes to travel into the goals, giving the goalkeeper less time to get to the ball. By week 3, you should be into the associative stage of learning a penalty kick and ready to learn how to perform a controlled in-air kick. The controlled in-air kick uses the same elements as the power and controlled kick. We used a controlled in-air kick to create a larger amount of options for the instep kick, enabling us to kick the ball into the top of the net, not just on the ground. Having mastered the instep kick, power kick, and the controlled in-air kick, you should now be in the autonomous stage of learning how to perform a penalty kick. Using the same skills and elements learned in the previous 3 weeks, place someone in the goals as a goalkeeper and have them attempt to stop the ball. We add a goalkeeper to create a more game-like scenario. At the end of the last session, retake the test that was taken before the first session to see the difference in performance levels and results. Analyse both how many shots were successful and analyse each of these elements: run-up, foot placement, timing of the leg swing, body position, foot contact, and ball contact. After 2 weeks, retake this test to see how much of your skill you have retained.